भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। I welcome all the devotees for today's Gita Pravaha session. In the last several days, we discussed the first 10 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. Today we'll begin the 11th chapter. In the 10th chapter, Krishna described his vibhutis, his divine opulences, and in the 11th chapter, Arjuna had this question: can I see those opulences? Oh Krishna, you mentioned that you are all pervading throughout the universe. You are the supreme creator, maintainer, and controller of this entire universe. In the 7th chapter, in the 9th chapter, in the 10th chapter, Krishna declared this fact about himself. So Arjuna became little curious to understand how and in what form does the Lord pervade the entire universe. Thus, he asks this question. That's the beginning of this chapter. So the chapter begins with Arjuna's requests to Krishna to show his VISHVA-RUPA. Then Krishna describes his VISHVA-RUPA before showing it. Then he starts showing it. When Krishna is showing VISHVA-RUPA and Arjuna is seeing it, someone has to explain to us what's happening there, right? So Sanjaya starts explaining. So we saw Sanjaya speaking in the first chapter of Gita. Again in the 11th chapter we will see Sanjaya takes over and he narrates Arjuna's experience of seeing VISHVA-RUPA. Then Krishna reveals the purpose of his VISHVA-RUPA and KALA-RUPA, the form of time and the form of universe. And Arjuna offers beautiful prayers. And finally, Krishna declares that pure bhakti is the qualification to see VISHVA-RUPA or KALA-RUPA or Vishnu-RUPA or Krishna-RUPA. To see any form of the Lord, we need to have devotion. That's how this chapter also culminates in the glory of bhakti. So let's begin. In the first shloka, Arjuna requests Krishna to show the universal form. He says, "My dear Krishna, my illusion has been dispelled. After hearing your wonderful descriptions about yourself in the previous few chapters, especially 7th and 9th and 10th, Arjuna says, I have realized your glory. Lord, my illusion has been dispelled by your mercy. You have explained to me very confidential subject matters, especially about your vibhutis. O lotus-eyed Krishna, O Kamala Patraksha. We understand now that you create this universe and you are the cause of dissolution or destruction of this universe also. I have realized your inexhaustible glories. So now I have a desire. What is the desire? I desire to see your universal form, by which you enter this universe and support this universe, by which you are all pervading throughout the universe. Can you please show me that universal form? And you show me only if you think I can behold. This important point here, that Arjuna says that Arjuna doesn't demand Krishna, you must show me your universal form. He doesn't say that. Arjuna requests Krishna and he also says, Oh Krishna, if you think I am qualified, then you show. Even in Srimad Bhagavatam also, we see that Parikshit Maharaj asks a question to the speaker Sukadeva Goswami. And he says, I am very eager to understand this subject matter, but if you think that I am qualified to hear them, then you will reveal. Similarly, Arjuna says, Oh Krishna, you are Parameshwara, you are the Supreme Lord, you are Purushottama, you are the greatest of all. I have heard a lot of description about you from many other sources and directly from you now. I wish to see your powerful universal form, opulent form by which you support the entire universe. Now, Arjuna need not see this form, but still he requests Krishna to show this form. You know why? To convince all of us, to convince all the future generations of humanity to come. Because after reading Bhagavad Gita, someone in future may say that, oh, Krishna just spoke a lot about himself, but what is the proof that he is actually this? So Arjuna asked this question on behalf of all the conditioned souls or Kali Yuga humanity, just so that Krishna not only speaks about his glories but also displays, visually shows his glories to all of us. And the description is there eternally present in the Bhagavad Gita so that we understand Krishna's divinity, Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Despite all these descriptions, still people have doubts. Is Krishna really God? Krishna is not God. But Krishna is showing this form. He's not only speaking about it. To substantiate Krishna's statements and to convince people about Krishna's divinity, to make people understand Krishna's position not just theoretically or philosophically, but actually understand that Krishna can show his divine form. Arjuna is asking this question. And he says, if you think I can behold, you please, uh, you please show me. Arjuna is humbly requesting. Then Krishna starts saying, yes, my dear Arjuna, I will show you. But one more point is, uh, VISHVA-RUPA, which Krishna is going to show now, is a temporary form. What is VISHVA-RUPA? Vishwa means universe, Rupa means form. VISHVA-RUPA means universal form. And what is this universal form? Everything that exists in the entire universe is shown as parts of Krishna's body. So all the elements in this universe are conceived to be or perceived to be limbs of the Supreme Personality of Godhead's body, and that is universal form. Universe is a form of Krishna. But universe is material universe, right? So universal form is a material form of Krishna. All the forms of Krishna are spiritual. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Rama, Narasimha, all these wonderful forms of the Supreme Lord are all spiritual forms. Krishna spoke about his spiritual forms in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. He said, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. I appear in several divine forms. Sambhavami yuge means I appear in several divine incarnations to protect the righteous, to punish the vicious, and to establish dharma. So all these forms are divine spiritual forms. But in the 11th chapter, Krishna is talking about or showing another form, which is material form. Basically, the material universe is conceived to be a form of Krishna. But how is it justified? How can the Lord have material form? Yeah, the Lord has spiritual forms also. The Lord can have a material form. What is that material form here? Basically, the material energy of Krishna manifests this material universe. And because energy is non-different from the energetic person, in that sense, the universe is non-different from Krishna. So that's the equality. How can Krishna, who is completely spiritual Lord, be equated with the material universe, which is material in nature? But this material universe is nothing but energy of the Lord, and energy cannot exist without the energetic person. And in that sense, energy is non-different from the energy. And ultimately, this material energy is also another form of the spiritual energy of the Lord. In short, when we have material vision, this is material universe. But when we have spiritual vision, this is not material universe. This is a universe, this is a world that helps us connect with the supremely spiritual Lord. That's the point. When you see a flower, it's material. But when you have an inclination to offer that flower to Krishna, it's spiritual, isn't it? When you see a fruit, it is material. It will be decomposed. But when you offer that fruit to Krishna, it will become spiritual. Thus, the material nature of this material world is only in our material vision. But when we have spiritual vision, this is not material world around us. It can become spiritual world also. When we do spiritual activities here, then it's as good as spiritual world. A place where devotees are gathering together and discussing about the Lord, worshipping the Lord, performing bhakti yoga, that becomes as good as Vaikuntha. It becomes like a spiritual world, right? So, but nevertheless, for all practical purposes, this is material world and that is spiritual world. And this material world and everything in the material world is understood to be parts of Krishna's body, and that is the spiritual, that is the universal form, right? So, and devotees are not very eager to see this, are not very excited to see this. You cannot have the universal form deity on the altar. You cannot make offerings of patram pushpam phalam dayam to the universal form. You don't have to perform arati and all. He's there everywhere. How can you perform arati? When the Lord manifests himself as Krishna, Rama, Varaha, Narasimha, it's easy to worship. But when the Lord manifests his universal form, all wedding, it's not easy to worship. So just understand it, appreciate Krishna's divinity. And sometimes people think that, oh, this is the ultimate form of the Lord. Universal form is not the ultimate form. It is material form. The Lord has ultimate form of Krishna, Rama, Narasimha. They are the ultimate sweet personal forms of the Lord. But this is material universe, material form. Anyways, now Krishna describes his own spiritual form, sorry, his own universal form. पश्य मे पार्थ रूपाणि शतशोथ सहस्रशः नानाविधानि दिव्यानि नाना वर्णाकृतीनि च पश्यादित्यान् वसून् रुद्रान् अश्विनौ मरुतस्तथा बहून्यदृष्टपूर्वाणि पश्याश्चर्याणि भारत. He says, Pashya me partha rupani. Oh partha, Pashya. See, look at this. Huh? What? Rupani. So many forms. Shatashotha sahasrachaha. Hundreds and thousands of forms you can see here. Nana vidhani divyani, nana varnakritini cha. You can see divine varieties in this universal form. Nana varna, different colors, different shapes you can see. Pashya Adityan, all the Adityas are there in this form. Vasun, Rudran, Ashvinau, Marutastatha, means all the devatas orchestrating various affairs in this universe are present in this form. The universal form not only consists of all the places in the universe, it also consists all the divine personalities who are ruling this universe, managing the affairs of this universe. Bahuni adrishta purvani. You must not have seen this before. Pashya Ascharyani Bharata. They're all surprising things. Look at them. So Krishna says universal form has so many colors and shapes and sizes, wonderful things, everything at one place. There are 14 planetary systems in this universe, right? Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. Then in bottom, Atala, Vitala, Sutala. All these 14 planetary systems can be seen, and all the residents of all these planetary systems can be seen in the form of the VISHVA-RUPA. He says, see entire universe within my body. And important point, I will give you divine eyes, Divya Chakshu, to see this form. Just like sometimes when you go to 3D movies, they'll give some glasses, right? I went to only one 3D movie in my life. That is Krishna or Kans. When we joined in ashram some 10, 12 years back, there's a new cartoon movie that came, Krishna and Kans. So the movie makers came to our temple and showed that in the in our Bhaktivedanta hall at Radha Gopanand Mandir, and all the brahmacharis are also taken to the temple. They gave some specks. I removed them. I see there's a little blur. When you put the glasses, then you will see that butterflies are coming on you. So Krishna says, I will have to give you special vision so that you will be able to see this 3D or 4D or whatever thousand dimensional universal form properly, because you can, wherever you see, you will find the universal form. It's not that the universal form can be seen in front of your eyes only. The form is there, the Vishwarup is there in front of you, on your left side, on your right side, on top, bottom, in all 10 directions, in all directions it's there. And for that you need divine vision, special vision. But although it seems that Arjuna's vision is upgraded, it's not upgraded, it is downgraded. And the special vision that Krishna is talking about here, that he is going to give Arjuna, is a downgraded vision. How? Because Krishna Arjuna had a superior vision of affection for Krishna so far. He sees Krishna as his friend, his dearest companion, his worshipable Lord. But now, uh, all the loving, affectionate vision of Arjuna should be transformed into a celestial, majestic vision. You will see Krishna as like big personality now. Till now, Krishna is a friend, driver, cousin, etc. Like, for example, a mother sees her child as her child, feeding the child or whatever. If the child becomes very big and becomes a president of an institution or say president of the country, and he's there on the stage and then 10,000 people are just clapping him and then praising him, at that time mother has to see the child. There's some separation. Right? I was beating him, I was feeding him, I was disciplining him. Right? The kind of vision that mother can have for a son or a child is different from a reverential vision that one can have seeing a majestic personality, a reverential personality, a celebrity, right? So now Arjuna has been seeing Krishna as a dear friend, which is a more intimate vision. This is the higher vision. But now he has to see the Lord's universal form with a more reverential and not just reverential, fearful attitude. Arjuna is going to get scared now. You will see towards the end of this session, Arjuna will become scared. And that kind of vision is not natural for Arjuna. So Krishna has to downgrade his affectionate vision to a reverential vision so that he can perceive the universal form. Next. Sanjaya starts describing Arjuna's experience of seeing Vishwarupa. Aneka nayanam, aneka adbhuta darshanam, aneka divyabharanam, divyanekodhyatayudham, divyamalyambaradharam, divyagandhanulepanam, sarvashcharyamayam devam, anantam vishvato mukham. Aneka vaktra. Aneka means many. Eka is one, aneka means so many. Vaktra means faces. Nayana means eyes. Aneka adbhuta darshanam, there are so many divine visions in this universal form. Aneka divyabharanam, and the Lord in this Vishwarupa is wearing so many divine ornaments. Divya abharanam. Divyanekodyatayudham, he is also holding so many divine weapons. Divya Malyambara Dharam, he is wearing divine garlands, celestial garlands. Divya Gandhanulepanam, and even the faces and the hands and legs and limbs of this Vishwarupa are also anointed with sandalwood pulp. Gandhanulepanam, Anulepa, cosmetics are there. Sarvashcharyamayam Devam, this divine form of the Lord is filled with so many wonders. Ashcharyamayam. Anantam, unlimited. Vishvatomukham, entire universe can be seen within this one form of the Lord. And he was holding so many weapons, faces, hands, and his effulgent. His effulgence is like thousands of suns rising together. One sun rises, then you feel, oh, it's overwhelmed. So much of light. It's illuminating. That one sun is illuminating entire hemisphere of this planet. But just imagine thousand suns rising together. That's the effulgence of Vishwarupa. Then Vishwarupa, Sanjay further says, Tatraikastham jagat kritsnam pravibhaktam anekadha apashyadeva devasya sharire pandavastatha. So Tatraikastham jagat krishnam. Tatra ekastha means at one place everything in the universe is visible. Prabhibhaktam anekadha. Although the Lord is one, he is divided into many and many thousands. Apashyad deva devasya. See, the Lord is not just Deva, he is Deva Deva, God of all gods, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So within the form of that Godhead, in his universal form, Arjuna could see so many things all at one place. Everything in the entire universe is seen as bodily parts of Vishwarupa, all at one place. Then Arjuna started offering obeisances. He was bowing down in front of this Vishwarupa. Let's see further Arjuna's experience. Arjuna says, Pashyami devanstava devadehe sarvamstatha bhuta vishesha sanghan Brahmanamisham Kamalasanaस्थं Rishimscha Sarvan Uragamscha Divyan Pashyami Devamstava Deva Dehi. O Deva, O Lord, Tava means your Deha, in your body. I see Sarvams Tatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. I am seeing hundreds and thousands of living entities. All the species, whether they are human beings or aquatics or animals or birds, I am seeing all the species of living entities within your body. Brahmanamisham Kamalasanastham. I am also seeing Lord Brahma sitting on Kamala Asana, sitting on the seat of a lotus within your form. So Arjuna could see Brahma also. Not only all the living beings created by Brahma, he saw Brahma also. Rishimscha, he saw all these sages. Rishimscha Sarvan, Uragamscha Divyan, he has seen big, big snakes also. Then Aneka Bahudara Vaktra Netram Pashyami Stvam Sarvato Nantarupam Nantam na Madhyam na Punastavadim Pashyami Vishveshvara Vishvarupa. Aneka Bahu, Bahu means arms, he has seen unlimited arms. Udara, so many bellies. Aneka Bahu, Udara, Vaktra, faces, Netram, eyes. Pashyami Tvam Sarvato Anantarupam. I am seeing in this divine unlimited form hundreds of faces, hundreds of eyes, hundreds of hands, hundreds of legs. Na Antam, there is no end to this form. Na Madhyam, where is the middle of this form? I can't say. Na Punastavadim, there is no beginning. I can't say the beginning or the middle or end of this form. You are everywhere. And finally, Arjuna says, Pashyami Vishveshvara Vishva-Rupa. This is how I am seeing Vishva-Rupa, your universal form, O Vishveshvara. Vishva means universe, Vishveshvara means the master of the universe, the controller of the universe. Krishna is the Parameshvara, Krishna is the Vishveshvara. He is the source of Vishva-Rupa. So Krishna's divinity as the supreme personality of Godhead, as the source of everything that exists in the entire creation, as the source of all the avatars, is very clearly described in the Bhagavad Gita itself. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita is the most foundational spiritual literature for our spiritual understanding. Arjuna further says, Kiritinam Gadinam Chakranam Cha Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrinam Cha Tejo Rashim Sarvato Deeptimantam Pashyami Tvam Durnirekshyam Samantad Deeptanalarka Dyutimaprabeyam Kiritinam. The Lord has so many mukuts, crowns. Gadinam, he has so many clubs in his hand. Chakrinam, he has so many chakras, disc weapons. Tejorashim, the Lord's effulgent form is like a Rashi. Rashi is like a pile. Tejo Rashi here is a big lump of or a big pile of effulgence. Sarvatodiptimantam, this divine effulgent form of the Lord is illuminating all the directions. Pashyamitva, I am seeing this, I am managing to seeing this. Arjuna says, Durniriksham samantad. Niriksha means to see. Durniriksham means very difficult to see. It's very difficult to see your form, oh Krishna, this universal form, but still I am managing to see this. Durniriksham, he is saying it's difficult. Deeptanalarka Dyutimaprameyam. Anala Arka. Anala means fire. Arka means sun. Is it easy to see sun glowing at say 1 p.m. on a summer day? Very difficult. And here thousand suns are there like this. Very difficult to see. Anala, fire. You can see a little flame. But when there is big forest fire in front of you or a bomb blast, at that time will you be able to peacefully see this fire? Even if that fire appears on the screen also you get scared. Right? Such huge fire, constantly it's just coming, you feel little scared and bored or exhausted or tired, or you may even run away. And Arjuna is seeing Deepti means the effulgence of hundreds of fires and hundreds of suns put together. Apramayam. Tvamaksharam paramam veditavyam Tvamasya vishvasya param nidhanam Tvamavyayah shashvata dharma gopta Sanatanastvam purusho mato me. At this moment, after seeing the powerful, divine, effulgent form of Krishna, Arjuna offers a prayer in the 18th shloka. He says, Tvamaksharam paramam veditavyam. You are aksharam, you are infallible. Paramam, you are the Supreme Lord. You are the supreme goal. Aksharam, you are infallible. Or Aksharam means, oh Lord, your energy has no diminution. Kshara means to diminish. Say you work for 1 hour, 2 hours, throughout the day you work. You get exhausted, right? Your energy is depleted. But Krishna is Aksharam. Even if he works for 1 million years or 1 million yugas, he is not exhausted. His energy is not diminished. Tvam Aksharam. Paramam, you are the supreme. Veditavyam, you are the worthiest object of knowledge. Better we know about you. Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam, you are the supreme foundation and basis of this universe, shelter of this universe. Even after destruction of this universe, the universe in a subtle form enters into the body of Mahavishnu. Right? Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam, you are the basis and resting place of this universe. Tvam Avyaya Shashvata Dharma Gupta. Avyaya means you are inexhaustible. Shashvata means eternal. Dharma Gupta means you are the protector of Dharma. Krishna, you protect all virtues and values and morals and principles and ethics. Sanatanastvam Purusho Matomi. You are Sanatana, you are eternal. You are the Supreme Purusha. He is offering obeisances. अनादिमध्यान्तमनन्तवीर्यम् अनन्तबाहुं शशिसूर्यनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां दीप्तहुताशवक्त्रं स्वतेजसा विश्वमिदं तपन्तम् अनादिमध्यान्तं. Anadi means no, there is no end. There is no beginning. Adi is beginning. Madhya means middle. Antam is end. So you don't have a beginning or a middle or end to this form. Anantaviryam, you have unlimited prowess. Ananta Bahum, unlimited hands. See, Krishna has unlimited hands means he can do anything. He has unlimited eyes means he can see anything. Anywhere. Whatever happens, Krishna can see. Unlimited legs means he can go anywhere. Means there is no place where Krishna cannot go because he has unlimited legs. There is nothing in the entire creation that Krishna cannot see because he has unlimited eyes. There is nothing that Krishna cannot do because he has unlimited hands. There is nothing that Krishna cannot hear. You may say, I am speaking secretly. How come Krishna heard this? He can hear anything. He has unlimited ears, right? He can smell. He has unlimited noses. So that is the power of Krishna. Anantam. Anantabahum Sashishurya Netram. In fact, the sun and moon are considered his eyes. Pashyamitvam Deepta Hutashavaktam. I am seeing the Lord, your, oh Lord, I am seeing your Vaktram, your face is emanating fire. Fire is coming from your mouths. Swatejasa Vishwam Idam Tapantam. By your Tejasa, by your effulgence, Vishwam Tapantam, this entire universe is getting scorched. So much of effulgence. What does it mean? If Krishna wants, he can destroy the universe also. Right? He can create the universe, definitely. He can even destroy the universe if he wants. Right? And in which form does Krishna destroy the universe? In the form of time. Now, the description that we have just seen in this shloka, 19th shloka, this shloka describes Krishna's Kala-Rupa. So far we have seen VISHVA-RUPA. VISHVA-RUPA is that form of the Lord which is spread everywhere, and everything in the entire universe is seen in that form of the Lord. That is VISHVA-RUPA. Kala-Rupa means that form of the Lord which causes destruction, which causes deterioration, which destroys everything in the universe. By the passage of time, everything material is destroyed, right? Now Krishna is showing that effect of that Kala, time, in his form, which is called Kala-Rupa. So he is the one who destroys everything. Kalosmi loka kshayat krit pravriddho. I am the time. Krishna says later. So Arjuna is describing the form of time. Damshtra karala nichate mukhani drishtva kala nalasannibhani disho na jane na labhe cha sharma prasida devesha jagannivasa. Damshtra karalani. So the form of time has unlimited teeth, right? Damshtra karalani chite mukhani drishtva kala nala sannibhani. It's like kala anala. Kala means time. Anala means fire. So this time attacks us like fire. When such huge forest fire attacks, there is no possibility of survival. Similarly, when the time attacks, there is no possibility of our survival. With the passage of time, we have to become old. However, you fight against time, you cannot stop aging. Your hairs will become black, sorry, white. Your face will have some wrinkles on the face, and your body will become very weak, and the internal parts or organs may not function the way they are supposed to function. With the passage of time, all of us have to become weak. All the bodies have to become weak. We have to get deteriorated. Yes, there is a phase of time where there is a development in the body, and there is also a phase of time where there is deterioration in the body. No one can stop it. No one can stop it. So, दंष्ट्रा कराळानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने. Seeing this effect of Kala Rupa, I am unable to understand which direction am I seeing. Prasida Devesha Jagannivasa, O Jagannivasa, O Lord, who stays within the entire Jagat, within the entire universe, please show some mercy upon me. Now you can't say time influences only these people, not these people. The influence of time is there only in this place and not in this place. He is Jagannivasa. The Lord, in his form of time, he is present in the entire universe. He affects the entire universe. Prasida Devesha Jagannivasa. So Arjuna says that I am looking at you with great astonishment. All the planets and the devatas are agitated seeing your great form, your terrible teeth, your arms, your thighs, your legs, your bellies, your faces are everywhere. Seeing that even the devatas are getting scared. All the devatas are coming there and offering obeisances, offering prayers to this Kala-Rupa, form of time. So as bad time comes, even the devatas become exhausted. They become scared. So Indra says, "Oh, my Manvantara period is going." So there are 71 Divya Yugas in a Manvantara, and Indra can rule heaven only for their 71 Divya Yugas. As the time is getting exhausted, Indra will think, I think I will lose my post now. A new Indra will come now. Right? Or there are some times in this world where demons become prominent. At that time, Indra becomes insecure. So everybody is affected by time. Everybody is praying that time should not bother me. So everybody is experiencing the fearful effects of time in this world. So, for example, students are writing exam. Duration of exam is 2 hours. So 1 hour is over. You could not answer half of your questions. 1.5 hour is over. Still half the question paper is remaining. So students can connect with it better. Oh, only half an hour is pending. I have a lot of answers to write. I am taking a lot of time. So they may ask the invigilator, can you please give me 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes? I ask like that also when I was a student. So time. Even those who are doing Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, they are also fearful of time. Oh, this 2 hours or 3 hours of duration is not sufficient to complete this exam. We want more time. And even those who are teaching also, they become little hard pressed because of time. We have to cover this much syllabus in this few periods. Right? Teachers are afraid of time. Students are afraid of time. And big corporate companies are afraid of time. Farmers are afraid of time. If they don't get rains on the right time, or if they get too much rain at a wrong time, then also they will destroy the crop, they will lose the crop. Like that, time causes fear in everybody. So Arjuna is feeling that I'm unable to see this form anymore. Just like, have you seen some children becoming very eager to go to circus and see all the animals there, lion and tiger and foxes, right? So they go to the circus, they push the parents, please take me to the circus. So once they go to the circus, they see the tiger, they get fearful. And Arjuna also, he told Krishna, now you show me your universal form. Then Krishna showed universal form. And Arjuna got scared seeing this universal form. Please, enough of this darshan. So please close this darshan. Seeing the tiger or lion in the circus, the child will say, enough of this show, just take me away. So Arjuna is also saying the same thing. Basically, any spiritual form can give so much pleasure to the devotees, but material forms don't. Although that material form also came from Krishna, it's a manifestation of Krishna, still devotees don't take great pleasure. And why did Arjuna ask? We already discussed, clarified it in the beginning of our session. Arjuna asked Krishna to show universal form just so that we understand Krishna's divinity. But he is already convinced. He is not just convinced about Krishna's divine position, he is having a personal relationship with Krishna as a friend. And that is like one of the nine processes of bhakti. We are aspiring to come to that platform of seeing Krishna as our dearest friend and well-wisher and companion. Right? Arjuna is already on that high stage of spiritual realization, but he is asking on the behalf of all of us. Right? So once there is a great sage named Markandeya Rishi. He worshipped Lord Naranarayana so much. And when Naranarayan Rishis came in front of him, Markandeya Rishi said, "Oh Lord, I have a boon. I have a desire." What is that? Narayana Rishi said, "Whatever is your desire, we'll bestow." Then he said, "I want to see how your Maya functions, how your material energy functions." Then they're not very happy to bestow such a boon on Narayana Rishi, but still they said, "Okay, fine, see it." Then within no time, Markandeya Rishi saw some floods, some heavy rains, and within no time he found himself in the waters of devastation. So he saw the universal devastation. At the end of the day of Brahma, entire universe, all the earth, water, fire, air, ether in this entire material universe will be dismantled. You cannot see cities, you cannot see hills, you cannot see anything. You will only see devastation waters everywhere. And Markandeya Rishi witnessed the devastation, not just in front of his eyes, he has been a part of the devastation. He is being tossed by the waves of this ocean of inundation. And he is moving everywhere. And entire universe is dark. He is unable to see anything. He is unable to get any food. He is experiencing the pain of being in the devastation waters. Then finally, after several maybe centuries, he found a little banyan tree and a leaf, and on the top of that leaf, he found one little baby, Krishna. And out of curiosity, Markandeya Rishi went close to that baby boy, Krishna, and when this Krishna inhaled, Markandeya Rishi went inside the nostrils of that baby boy and entered into his belly, and within his belly, he has again seen the universe. And when the boy exhaled, again Markandeya Rishi is back in this devastation waters. That's how he was repeatedly seeing the Kalpanta, the destruction that happens at the end of day of Brahma. That is how Maya functions. And Markandeya Rishi understood, I should not have asked this boon. Similarly, Arjuna also understood, I should not have asked Krishna to show universal form. So he says, no, close this form. Now you see, uh, the universal form, the VISHVA-RUPA or KALA-RUPA, the form of time or the form of universe of Krishna, uh, caused so much of fear in the heart of Arjuna. And the form of Narasimhadev also caused some fear in the hearts of demons, not in the devotees. Of course, some devotees also got scared. That's a transcendental Lila Shakti. But Narasimhadev's form is spiritual form. And seeing the fearful form of Narasimhadev, devotees feel a sense of security. And whenever they go out for some journey, they sing Narasimharthi. They conclude every program with Narasimharthi, isn't it? Now, why are you remembering that fearful form of Narasimhadev in the beginning of a program, beginning of a journey, end of a program? You should remember some sweeter form of the Lord. Maybe you should sing Barhapidam Natavarava Pohu Karnayor Karnikaram before your journey. Or you can sing Naumi Dyate Brava Pushedaritam Baraya at the end of a class, but you are remembering Narasimhadev only. So that fearful form of Narasimhadev is meant to destroy our fears. So that's a spiritual form that's meant to destroy the fears of all the devotees and invoke protection for them. But universal form is not like that. It only causes fear. There is no protection there. So, of course, Vishwa itself is a protection for all of us when we have that perspective of seeing that universe also is divine. But for those who are not devotees, this universal form of the Lord or time form of the Lord brings destruction. Otherwise, time will not affect devotees. Ayur hartya vaipumsam udyanastam chainasau. Time will not affect devotees, but time will only affect the non-devotees. Now, finally, Arjuna saw the future outcomes of the war. Because this is form of time. Time in this in this Bhagavad Gita, in the context of this Kurukshetra battle, Arjuna saw the effect of time, future effect of time, in the form of the death of Bhishma, Drona, Karna. So Bhishma, Drona, Karna, they are entering the mouths of the universal form. Now, some of them are entering the mouths of the universal form just as moths enter fire. And some of them are entering just like rivers enter ocean. You see, rivers enter ocean and merge into the ocean. And these moths, small insects, enter into fire and they will be destroyed. Now, there are some great souls in Mahabharatwar. There are some bad people in Mahabharatwar. Like Bhishma, Drona, when they enter into the mouths, when they enter into the fire emanating from the mouths of Kala-Rupa, they are dying, but their death is like rivers entering ocean. Means devotee coming close to Krishna. Rivers entering ocean means the rivers have natural enthusiasm and eagerness to uh, unite with the great ocean. It's like devotees reaching Krishna. But in the case of bad people like Duryodhan, Karna, Jayadratha, Dushasan, Shakuni, it's like moths entering fire for only self-destruction. So there's a difference between the death of Bhishma and death of Duryodhan. So now Arjuna asks Krishna, who are you? You look so fearsome. You are killing all the warriors in this battle. Who are you? What's your mission? He asked this question. Till now, Arjuna did not know that he is seeing the form of time. He asked, please show me universal form. Right? But he did not ask, please show me Kala-Rupa. He asked for Vishwa-Rupa, but Krishna showed Vishwa-Rupa also. He showed Kala-Rupa also. At the end, Arjuna said, what is this Kala-Rupa? What is this Rupa? What is this fearsome form? I thought you will display everything in the universe at one place and that is Vishwa-Rupa, but you are also killing all people. Your mouths are emanating fire. What is this new destructive form? Can you please tell me what is that? Then Krishna reveals that this is Kala-Rupa. So how does he reveal? We will see tomorrow. Tomorrow we will see Krishna's description of his Kala-Rupa and Krishna's description of the job description of Arjuna, what Arjuna is expected to do for Krishna. All that we will see tomorrow. Tomorrow there are very beautiful shlokas. Nimitta matram bhava savyasachi kalosmi loka kshetrit pravriddho and Arjuna's prayers. So all that we will see tomorrow.